Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'll be doing a guide on Sasuke. Since most of you voted for explained guides, I'll be speaking over them, going into a lot more detail for my future guides. And today we have Sasuke. In the past I've done 2 guides for him in Storm 4, but now I'm going to do one for connections. Firstly, we'll just have a look at what Sasuke has to offer. His item set isn't the best, but it isn't bad. You have your kunai bags, paper bomb, speed pill. We all know speed pill in this game makes your character very fast, a lot more faster than in previous games. Next up, let's take a look at his jutsus. You have your first jutsu, which is a Chidori. Now this Chidori is very special because it has very high priority, meaning that it can beat other running jutsus, other armored jutsus. So here I'll have Naruto do a Rasengan. And as you can see, we can beat his Rasengan without Chidori. Every time. Now if we look at something of similar priority, it will look like this. It will just bounce off. But in this situation, Sasuke actually plains out just beats the Rasengan. Making this a very high priority running jutsu, and also it's armored. So just off that, you can already see how strong he potentially is. Now his second jutsu isn't something to scoff at either. It can be used in the air, grounded of course. The good thing is that it leaves the opponent in a crumble state, meaning you can continue your combo afterwards. Same as in there. Now this jutsu actually beats a lot of other jutsus as well. Now I'm going to quickly compare his Chidori against an air Rasengan, against another Rasengan. So here's a normal Rasengan. As you can see, the air Rasengan completely beats my Rasengan. Even if I charge it, probably worse. But now with this Chidori, I plain out just beat the air Rasengan as well, just because I have more priority. So use this to your advantage. If you see someone else spamming Chidori or spamming Rasengan, when you're running Jutsu in that matter, just respond with your Chidori because it will most likely beat them. Now of course this is only for running Jutsus. It still beats some other armor Jutsus, but not all of them. And of course normal Jutsus will simply just stop it. Now we can actually move into his moveset. First we have guard pressure. What does Sasuke's guard pressure look like? First you have the dash cancelling version, which looks like this. The faster you switch from cancelling your dash to attacking, the tighter the combo is going to be. So that can make you mess up sometimes. If you switch from cancelling to attacking too slow, they are able to counter. So for example, something like this. That's very exaggerated, but something like that will definitely allow the opponent to counter. Let me try and get a normal one. There. That's definitely counterable. So if you find yourself not being able to do it that well, you can condition the enemy. What is conditioning? When you do something that's punishable, but you bait out their punish, therefore punishing them. The next time, if you do this unsafe thing, they won't punish you. At least they won't try. Therefore giving you a free pass into unsafe territory safely. But in this case, the conditioning would be doing this guard pressure. Since you can't do it perfectly, you have gaps. Now you just have to read where your opponent will try to counter you. So something like this. Trying to bait out the counter. Second version is doing the shuriken. Like that, obviously with a hollow step. Now this is also counterable, so baiting is also an option. The third way to guard pressure, well, it's not really guard pressure at this point. It's a cancel like that. As you can see, I immediately cancelled from my combo into a grab. This is something that only a few characters can do, which is cancelling your combo straight into a grab. You can't do this while in a real combo. If I show you right now, the grab will still come after the third hit is finished, not when I inputted the action. But on guard, whenever I input it in the third hit, it has to be during the third hit. But whenever I input it during the third hit, it will come out. That's something you can mix your opponent up. Another baiting option for you. The speed pill can actually be used to increase the speed of your dash, but this will make it harder to cancel. Obviously don't do it in the middle combo, I just did it for handy purposes. But if you have a speed up pill, your dashes will be faster, meaning your cancels will be faster. Making the guard pressure a lot tighter for your opponents to escape. With that out of the way, let's move on to combos. In this section, I'll include his infinites, his conversions, and possible resets you may want to try. So let's go over his infinites. You have your third hit, hollow step. You can just jump as well if you want, but you'll have to dash after that. So hollow step is your best bet here. Put on the guard on so you know that you can't block. There's your first infinite. It's a pretty easy one. You can get a pill off in time as well if you want to. There's also a stun lock option. If I throw the shuriken there, he won't be able to block after it, even though he's standing still. Not in a stunning animation. This is a reset opportunity for you. After the shuriken stun lock, you may want to grab. There you go. He was able to block, therefore it's a reset. However, it's only a reset into a grab, and Sasuke's grab cannot be converted off of. If I show you here, I'm going to spam my jump button. He's grounded. But we'll go into the grab in a second. Right now, that's your option for this infinite. Just a normal infinite, hollow step, jump with a dash, shuriken stun lock, or shuriken stun lock into grab. That was a bit too late there. But do keep in mind that your opponent is able to ninja move out of the way of the grab reset. So the faster you do it, the less chance for your opponent to get away. And most people don't actually see this coming, since they think they're able to move during the shuriken phase, except they're not. I'm not sure how it works, but that's Sasuke's stun lock in his third hit. Move on to the next infinite, his fourth hit. Like this. You can hollow step, or you can jump. This time, no need to dash. You have enough time to walk up, continue. Obviously, equip the pill as well if you want. And the ult. Now, you're able to do the ult on the third hit as well. Like this. Obviously, you don't have to ninja move. I'm just ninja moving because it looks better. You can spam the ult button. Same as here. This becomes a little more difficult when you have the other ult, because it's on the ground. I have the other ultimate Jutsu here. I have to be pretty fast. I don't even have time to ninja move here. It's just out of time. So you want to make sure you don't ninja move and do it as fast as possible. If you do it too early, the stun won't work. So it just have to be in between. Don't wait for the end of the third hit, don't wait for the beginning. It's got to be in the middle. Same as the fourth hit. Though the fourth hit is a lot easier because he's crumbling. But I still don't think you have enough time to ninja move for that. There you go, that's a ninja move. Actually, you do. I lied. Don't listen to me. Unfortunately, there's no stun lock for the second infinite, if I show you. He's able to block after that. Now, onto our first reset. It's the up combo. There you go, a reset. What is a reset? I've talked about resets in the past. It's basically when you reset the damage scaling, therefore giving you max damage or more damage than you were supposed to get if you didn't reset. This particular reset is a guard manipulation reset, which is what most of the resets are. As soon as the opponent is able to block, the reset is in place. So guard manipulation is all about having the opponent blocking. If they don't block, it's not going to work. But the good thing about this is, even if they don't block, which is something they can do if they see it coming, is you can still continue after it. They didn't block, I don't get the reset, but I'm still able to continue the combo. There's also a second way to do the reset, however this way is slightly more risky. The reason this method is more risky is because if they're not blocking, turn on block now, after I finished, they're able to block. So if you come across a smart player that knows what they're doing, this might not be the best way to do it. Or just always do the other way. There are also pros and cons for both methods. I already told you the pros of the first method, so I'm going to tell you the cons now. When you get dashed in the air and you're guarding, you dash back, right? You dash back after it, or something you do a shuriken. Now, because you're dashing in this situation, a lot of people are used to it, so they might dash back at you, or they might throw a shuriken to completely nullify the guard manipulation. That's the con of this version. They can see it coming. Sometimes they realize you dash them, oh, I should probably dash back, or throw a shuriken, therefore messing up your combo and potentially losing. The second version is a lot more surprising. Most of the time, people are not going to expect a shuriken just to reset their guard. So there you go, those are the pros and cons for both methods. Moving on, the air combo. So like most people, he's able to convert off of the air combo into the ground combo, just by dashing the last hit. Also, another perk shared with other characters, he has an air combo reset. If you want to do this one, you can. What I did there is I basically dashed before the last hit, or the last attack of the air combo hit. I'll try and slow the video down so that you can see what's going on. But the advantages of the second way, the reset, is that you're able to equip the pill in the air and also continue the combo, which the first version you're not able to do. So you may want to consider both versions for what you're doing. Now you can also do air combo into Chidori. It has to be pretty precise timing. Just like that. Now you can continue after the combo to do something else. The way I did this is I dashed very early. That wasn't early enough. I dashed very early after the last hit so that he is still bouncing. This might take some time to practice. As you can see, he's still bouncing after the last hit. If he's still bouncing, he's still in the air turning around, that's your indication of you're doing it right. After that, you can do a Chidori. See, that's wrong. Try again. He's still bouncing. I can get something off. A lot of people like to do the air combo into grab for a lot of characters, but for Sasuke, this might not be the best choice since you can't combo after the grab. But speaking of grabs, let me tell you what you can do after a grab. Now you just did your guard pressure into grab combo. What do you do next? The first option is the most simple option we have, which is basically throwing your kunai bags. Dashing in, free wicker pressure. Now that's granted that they don't dash or armor jutsu. Let's say you don't have your kunai bags, you didn't pick Sasuke first. What do you do then? Well, you can still throw a shuriken. Again, wicker pressure. But this time the opponent is able to counter you. You may want to add switch into this as well. So after the grab, simply switch jump shuriken. After that, we have ninja dashing into shuriken. Sasuke's grab is not all that good after you finish the action, so I would avoid it in most combos unless you have to bait or do something like that. Of course, a kill is great as well. Here we have another combo conversion, the down combo. So after he starts summoning the meteor, you can counter and switch, but the time frame isn't that big, as you can see. I just missed it there. So after your opponents start getting hit, that's when you counter and switch. So there you go, another little conversion you might want, but I know some of you don't like switching. It's still just an option. If you didn't know, Sasuke's charge jutsu is a teleport, so some of you might like that. What's going to show you? It's full screen. Also cancelable. Some options for unsafe situations. Now, as we all know, dashing into the guard like this is incredibly unsafe. It used to be pretty unsafe in Storm 4, but now it's very unsafe. So what you can do is use this air jutsu, like most people who have air jutsu. This either comes with muscle memory or reactions. You may want to practice this so many times that you do it every single time. Therefore, even maybe doing it here, which means they can block that and you're on the ground. For reactions, obviously it's a lot harder, so you can train it. So you would only do it when you hit the guard. If you don't hit the guard, continue combo. So currently I don't think there's a way to do that, to randomize the guard, but you can use macros or simply turn on the computer and just keep dashing. There you go, I did it a tiny bit too late, but I still reacted to the guard. Once again, I reacted, but slightly too late. You want to aim for in the air, because he's a lot, safer after he does it in the air. There you go, finally a successful one. It's not too hard to practice, but it's not easy either. But anyways, there you go, that's how you will react to dashing to the guard. But obviously don't do it every time, because sometimes you might be low on chakra and therefore damaging your own potential. I don't know why I said it like that. Moving on to Awakening. So as you can see, it's a full body Susanoo. It's an instant guard break, full combo. Like that. Though I'm not too sure if you can continue the combo. You can, yeah. In Awakening form, his shuriken is very good. As you can see, it's pretty fast and it locks the opponent down. Now, obviously, Awakening dashes have more priority, so they're stronger. Do keep in mind when you're in Awakening form, they can counter you, and countering you in Awakening form isn't too much of a problem, but it's just quite annoying. Can lead you to miss out a lot of damage you might be dealing. So be careful and bait that out. So you can dash in, cancel, wait a bit, or basically walk up, wait a bit, and then continue. Giving yourself free damage. It's not too special, it's just normal Awakening. You have your Jutsu as well. It can be cancelled. But mainly you just want to use the full combo to break the guard and then continue to attack. Try not to finish it after that, because... So cancel. Right here. And then continue with the massive damage. Then you have the grab as well. It's not too big of a range. You see I'm missing completely over here. Right here. You may want to switch out and convert after that. But you have to realize that it's going to be in the air. So that's about it from me today. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please ask me in the comment section below. If I've missed anything that you know about, also tell me. I'll probably pin it or put it into a pinned comment by myself. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
第2戦開始。よし遅い俺にやらせろ指示遅いよあとはここだぞいつでも呼ぶがいい準備 OK だ決まりお呼びとあら俺にどこで準備 OK だ決まり俺にやらせろよこの力とは隙ありだ勝負ありそこまで